I don't think I've ever had this happen before, but it happened. Today is strictly Patreon request day. If you're following me on Patreon, then you already know it. Whatever tier that you go to, you get one song request per month, and it's moved up to the front of the line. So today is November 1st, and quite a few of my patrons gave me requests. So the block is actually closed off for today. Every song that we review today is a patron request. So first up on the list is Phyllis. Phyllis, thank you for your love and support of the channel. Phyllis gave us Natalie Grant, Praise You in the Storm. So this is new music. I am recording it without filters. If for whatever reason it blocks because the YouTube gods are picky, then I'll add the filters, reload it, and then the unedited will go onto Patreon. And if you are following me there, it's tier level 2 and up. You don't have to, but it's there if you want to, okay? So, that being said, I do know who Natalie Grant is. I do listen to a lot of Christian music, but I've never heard this song. So I am really looking forward to it. It is a live performance. So if you want to show love and support to the artist, I will link ways for you to do that in the description box below, and for myself as well if you so choose to do so. But yeah, I am super excited to get started. I'm super excited for new music. I'm super excited that it's a Patreon request day. I've never done one of those before. So moving on up, I guess, right? Let's go.
I was sure by now, God, you would have reached down and wiped our tears away, stepped in and saved the day. But once again, I say amen, and it's still raining. And as the thunder rolls, I barely hear you whisper through the rain, I'm with you. And as your mercy falls, I raise my hands and praise the God who gives and takes away. And I'll praise you in the storm, and I will lift my hands, 'cause you are who you are, no matter where I am. And every tear I've cried, you hold in your hand, never left my side, though my heart is torn. I will praise you in the storm.
You know, here is, first of all, Natalie Grant. I do love this artist. She has a remarkably clear voice, powerful voice. She can hit some serious notes. And I do listen to Christian music, like I said earlier. I do that mainly when I'm in my car, but I started listening to Christian music a long time ago because I wasn't happy with what I was hearing on the radio, just in general. But also, now I really listen to Christian music, not just because I love Christian music, but also if I go listening to other radio stations, then you guys might request one of those songs and I've already heard it. So, so I don't want to do that. But that's not how it started with me listening to Christian music. It really isn't. And so I always like some of the talking points that you get from these songs. In this sense, Praise You in the Storm, you know, it only feels like a storm to us. We don't get to see the bigger picture. We don't get to see what we're being saved from. You know, just in my own experience, there was a point in time that I was looking for work because I needed to switch jobs just based on the circumstance that I was in. Okay. Not that there was anything wrong with the job that I was at. It was just the situation, my personal life situation was changing, and so I needed to find another job so that I could continue working. All right. Now, that being said, I interviewed and interviewed and interviewed for months. Could not get a job, no matter how great the interview went. And then there was this one that I thought, you know what, I have this one. There's no way I'm not getting this one. I went through every level of interviews. Everybody loved me. It came down to me and one other person, and they gave it to the other person. And I was just frustrated and fed up and just at the point of really just wanting to cry ugly tears. You know, because you work so hard and you're so diligent and you're so persistent and you know what you have to offer and no one is seeing it. He does. And he's just not going to put you anywhere. 6 months after that that same company closed down their office. Which means I would have been out of a job six months later. And ironically, right after that happened, I was offered a job somewhere else with a company that allowed me to pivot my current career and move down a different path. And that's the path I'm on right now. And when I left that company to come to my current company where I am now, it was because I was able to pivot and take on a different career path. So you never know where life is going to take you. You never know what the bigger picture is. You just feel like it's a storm, but really it's not. God sees the bigger picture. And when I hear that phrase, it's like, but is it a storm? It just feels like one, but is it really? So let's keep going.
I remember when I stumbled in the wind. You heard my cry to you, and you raised me up again. My strength is almost gone. How can I carry on if I can't find you? And as the thunder rolls, I barely hear you whisper through the rain, I'm with you. As your mercy falls, I raise my hands and praise the God who gives and takes away. And I'll praise you in this dark, and I will lift my hands, 'cause you are who you are, no matter where I am. And every tear I've cried, you hold in your hands. You never left my side, and though my heart is torn, I will praise you in the storm. Oh, oh. And though my heart is torn, I will praise you in this storm. I lift my eyes into the hills. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. I lift my eyes unto the hills. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and
Like I said, she has an amazing voice, does she not? And I think it comes from a place of passion and her love for the Lord. And the song, like if you're listening to the words of the song, this is how most people who love the Lord really feel and believe. So as she continues to escalate her voice upward, I mean, it just becomes that much more passionate, and it vibrates in you. So I love listening to her sing. I think she has this incredible voice. She truly does. And, you know, she's sending a positive message. And I think that it's a message that even if you don't fully or just don't believe in the Lord, just you fully believe, to have faith that you're going to get through whatever difficult situation you're in. To be strong about it. And for people who love the Lord, our strength comes from Him. So I truly love this. I really do.
And I'll praise you in this God, and I will lift my head, 'cause you are who you are, no matter where I am, and every tear I've cried, you hold in your hand, you never left my side, and though my heart is torn, I will praise you in the storm, yes. And though my heart is torn, I will praise you in this storm. Praise you in this storm. I will praise you in this storm.
You know, right now,
Stop there. No, this was a phenomenal song. Thank you for this request, Phyllis. Really appreciate it. It's a beautiful way to start your day, and it's a beautiful way to come in with a positive mindset about your life and about your day, about whatever problems you're going through, you know. But that is going to do it for this one. So if you like the content, you guys already know what to do. I hope you consider doing it. And in the meantime, I hope you guys live your lives fabulously, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.